Hello everyone! So on this video I'm going to show how to make this mandala petal with this gradient inside. I'm calling it petal because it looks like a flower, but I don't know if there is a name for it. I'm using this tool with a ball on top. This one is a flower craft tool, but you can search for dotting painting tools or nail painting that you can find. This is a flower craft tool. I'm trying to focus here, but you can get the idea. So the first part, I dip the tool on acrylic paint. Every time you dip, you make the same size of dot. When I dip once and continue dotting, the paint starts to fade and you can make smaller sizes. It makes like a volume effect. So I do the same thing on the other side. I dip once and just fade the paint, making smaller dots. I clean my tool so I can use another color. I would do the same thing with a lighter turquoise. I dip once, make the first dot, and then I just continue dotting to make smaller ones. So here with the yellow, again I'll do the same thing. The first dot though I did with the bigger tool, and then I changed to a smaller tool to make the smaller fading dots. Now I am going to make this gradient effect using the same technique of fading the paint. With a smaller tool, the first dot is always on the top and you keep dotting down without using more paint, just letting it fade. I made the first two dots the same size, so I dipped twice on the acrylic paint because I want the smaller dot to reach the bottom. Depending on the size of your petal, you will need to make the first dots of the same size to then fade it, making smaller dots to reach the bottom. Here I'm just repeating the same thing next to the last column of dots. And you can see that it's making a gradient effect. Always the first dot on the top is bigger than the other ones. So the first one on the top and then you're going down. If I see an empty space, I just make a dot to fill that space. I made with a gap in between, so it is a shape of a petal inside. But you can just make the gradient the way you want. If you want to paint all the petal, is fine. I'm just gonna fast forward this other one. So I made the same thing and I did all around the mandala. You can see I made more than one layer of these petals because I think it is a nice volume effect for the mandala. And this is the mandala petal with gradient. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.